Hello Digital DJ Tips, it's Phil here in the Digital DJ Tips HQ with another Facebook Live Tuesday top tip. And today's top tip actually came from our Digital DJ Tips get together last week in London. You probably saw me presenting from a rather dreary looking hotel kind of business centre in London, but I had all my team with me. I'm back here on my own this week. Now, of course, we're not going to all meet up. We all work all over the world, right? We've got Joey in Manila, we've got Lauren in Colorado, we've got various people in Manchester, in England, we've got us lot down here in the Mediterranean, in Gibraltar and in Spain. So we're all over the place, right? So we're not going to meet up for a week and not do something. We're not going to, work and no play. So we went out and we saw stuff. And of course, the last night was a clubbing night, but we also did stuff that was away from nightclubs. So we ate in a lot of restaurants and so on. And this brings me on to your top Tuesday tip, because we saw DJs in London, England, doing some really interesting stuff away from clubs. So if you're looking for gigs and all you're looking for is gigs in bars and lounges and clubs, you're missing a huge trick. There are DJs all over the world getting great gigs that are not in those kinds of places. So let me show you a couple of them that we saw in London last week when we were out and about. So for instance, this one here, this was in a Crazy Golf club in the middle of the financial district of London, right by the Gherkin, if any of you know London. And this girl was DJing while we were playing Crazy Golf around a 9-hole Crazy Golf course, having just had dinner there. She was playing the kind of stuff, the kind of feel-good music that you would hear in a kind of a trendy disco venue or a funk bar. But the point is, it wasn't somewhere where you'd normally expect to find a DJ, and she did a great job, and they had speakers all over the place. A lot of people would be really proud and happy to play somewhere like that. Or take a look at this one here. This one is a guy who was playing in an e-gaming venue. Now, if you don't know about e-gaming, where have you been? It's huge. The prize money is like 30 million for some of these e-gaming contests. Anyway, there's an e-gaming club in London, and it's where people go to buy their t-shirts and their headphones and meet up with the top gamers and so on. And we were there because, to cut a long story short, they had lots of vintage games machines, Segas and Mega Drives and all this kind of stuff there. And this guy was playing a really nice mix of, don't know what you'd call it, bass music and kind of like instrumental London garage, and a very distinctive set, the kind of set that a DJ playing in a club would be very proud of. He had his own sound. I mean, we were like 7 DJs there, and we're like, oh, what would you call this? Not sure. It's quite good, isn't it? He's just playing off his laptop and a couple of little tractor controllers in the corner, while everyone else is playing on games consoles. And it was awesome. It was a great vibe. He really added to it, but it wasn't a club. It wasn't a bar. It wasn't a lounge. So if the only 2 places where we went to have a drink and stand up had DJs playing in London and they weren't clubs, then think on. There's got to be places in your town, in your city, in your state where you can play music, but you are not in a club. And that's the point here. This is what, whoa, look at that, I'm making it go around. Hey, that's a bit funky, isn't it? The things you learn. So that's what I want to tell you here. Get out, try and find gigs in places that are not clubs. You'll be surprised what's out there. And if they haven't got a DJ, ask them if they want a DJ. Clothes shops, art installations, pop-up shops, Christmas markets, you name it. If there's no DJ there and you think a DJ could liven it up, ask them. It's the best way to start getting gigs. And we all know that gigs are the best way to get more gigs. Now, talking about getting more gigs, in about a day, we're going to start a little bit early and run a little bit late our Black Friday sale. So if you were thinking of learning a new skill, getting more gigs, making your first track, playing your first party, learning how to make mixtapes, and all the other brilliant things that we've got courses available on, the good news is that as of tomorrow, our courses are all going to be a massive 35% off. That's right, every single available Digital DJ Tips course at 35% off as of tomorrow. There's the link on your screens now. It will be posted around this video as well. So if you want to grab yourselves a bargain, you've got some money put aside for Thanksgiving weekend and for Black Friday. Of course you have. Don't blow it all on gear. Don't blow it all on something that you're just going to use once and forget about. Blow it on something that is going to change your DJing life. Grab some training from Digital DJ Tips. DJtips.co courses. Now I want to give a quick shout out to a few people who said hello at the top here. Hello to Luke, hello to Scott, hello to Robert, Tom, Jonas, Siddharth, Ethan, Jeren, Ilya, Joey, Jose, Andrea. Hi to Robert, hi to my lovely wife Faye, hi to Mark, hi to Jan, and hi to Una, hi to Carl, hello to Ben, to Walter, and to Andrea, who spotted the Traktor X1 and Z1 down there by the DJ controller in that picture. And hello to Alan, and to everyone else who said hello, to Ivo, to Zamin, who says, I've played a local Top Man store, it's a clothes store in the UK, for the shopping mall's anniversary. You can play anywhere. You certainly can. Hi Phil, recently played a DJ set at a gym, says Matt. But there we go, it's pretty popular now. Yoga DJing is popular now. You've got to think outside the box and remember the rule. Gigs bring more gigs. When you're out there playing gigs, people will ask you, this is great, can you come and do it? Insert venue here, insert party here, insert club here. So if you want gigs, find gigs and don't be constrained by clubs, bars and lounges. Right, that's it from me. I will see you on the next one next Tuesday. Until then, have a great week, everyone.